Hello everyone, welcome to Van Andel Soccer Stadium on a beautiful sunny Saturday afternoon for this MIAA match between the 20th ranked and undefeated Flying Dutch of Hope College and the Bells of St. Mary's College. Flying Dutch enter the season, enter today looking for their 10th win. They're 9-0 on the year and 6-0 in MIAA play. They are a half game ahead of Calvin College entering today. Calvin is off to a 5-0 start in league play, and those two teams will meet next Saturday at Calvin College. But today the focus for the Flying Dutch is the Bells. The Bells are 1-6 on the season and 1-4 in MIAA play. They are coached by Ken Newber in his first season with the Bells. The Flying Dutch are walking onto the field along with local soccer players and the U.S. soccer program, a great partnership here at Hope College to give young soccer players the experience of being on the field at Van Andel Soccer Stadium, and some great young women for them to look up to. We will take a brief break here for our national anthem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Van Andel Soccer Stadium right here on the campus of Hope College for today's MIAA Women's Varsity Soccer Contest between the Bells of St. Mary's College and your Hope College Flying Dutch. Here this afternoon, starting lineups. First for St. Mary's, starting with the goalkeeper, number 1, Rachel McCarthy. Number 3, Lindsay Respecki. Number 4, Brianna Hart. Number 5, Bailey Adams. Number 8, Jen Jarmy. Number 13, Emily Rampola. Number 16, Kay Thursby. Number 17, Shelby Cox. Number 18, Maggie McLaughlin. Number 21, Rachel Moore. Number 25, Eliza Felix. And number 27, Emily Beattie. Head coach for St. Mary's is Ken Newber. And now here's the starting lineup for your Hope College Flying Dutch. Starting with the goalkeeper, a sophomore from East Lansing, number 0, Mary Claire Thies. A junior from Grand Rapids, number 5, Natalie Curry. A sophomore from West Lafayette, Indiana, number 8, Erin Brophy. A junior from Holland, number 11, Sarah Fazio. A freshman from Midland, number 12, Murphy Stalemeyer. A senior from Bay Village, Ohio, number 13, Kristen Hazlett. A sophomore from Ada, number 15, Allie Wittenbach. A sophomore from Grand Haven, number 20, Mallory Beswick. A junior from Bloomfield Hills, number 22, Jennifer Thalen. A freshman from Holland, number 23, Eliza Beard. And a junior from Eaton Rapids, number 25, Elizabeth Perkins. Head coach for the Flying Dutch is Lee Sears. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Your officials for this afternoon are Mr. John Crum, Mr. Roger Blasey, and Mr. Greg Pilbeam. Fans, today you have an opportunity to participate in our weekly Buffalo Wild Wings Brain Buster Trivia. Look for the trivia question on Hope's Athletics Twitter account now and tweet your guess for a chance to win a $15 gift certificate to Buffalo Wild Wings. All guesses must tag Hope Athletics and include the hashtag BWWBrainBuster. Make sure you submit your guess before halftime. The winner will be announced towards the end of halftime. Fans must be present to win. We would like to extend a very special thank you to Buffalo Wild Wings for their continued support of Hope College Athletics.
Darren Dystemar is our public address announcer here, getting ready to start this MIAA matchup. Mary Claire Thies is in goal for the Flying Dutch. Had a tremendous season, been a big part of this team's undefeated start, and she's gotten plenty of help, and we'll look to do that today in this MIAA matchup. Another MIAA action at Hope College. Congratulations to the Hope College women's cross-country team. The Flying Dutch have won the MIAA Jamboree today, just north of here at West Ottawa Golf Club. And this meet counts 1/3 toward the league title, so a big first step toward hopefully a league championship. And also going on right now, Hope College Flying Dutch volleyball team, which is ranked 14th in the country, leads Kalamazoo 2-0 and is on its way in the third set for a sweep with a 15-2 lead. So we'll look forward here for the Flying Dutch to get started. Coach Lee Sears has done a tremendous job. This has been a great run for the Flying Dutch this season. It really, last season with the trip to the NCAA tournament and the MIAA championship. We are underway here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. The Flying Dutch in control. Pass up to Natalie Curry. Emily Beard there, up to Elizabeth Perkins, who's back in the lineup after being injured. Got a call, and it looks like a foul on the Flying Dutch. The St. Mary's goalie Rachel McCarthy will come up and take the free kick. Good move up to Perkins. Emily Rampola. Back and working with her goalie. And the Bells will move it forward, but Hope turns the ball around. Allie Wittenbach gets control and slides it under the defender. Up to Mallory Beswick. Ball will be out on St. Mary's and a throw in for Allie Wittenbach. Sarah Fazio gets the ball up to Elizabeth Perkins. Perkins has Emily Rampola. Emily with the center, and a nice grab by goalie Rachel McCarthy, so that does not turn into a successful cross for the Flying Dutch. Throw in for Allie Wittenbach. Gets it to Elizabeth Perkins. A little give and go with Allie. Allie gets away from her defender. Puts the shot on goal. Save for Rachel McCarthy. First shot on goal for the Flying Dutch in this match. 2.5 minutes and scoreless. Flying Dutch have been the dominant team in the MIAA, leading the league in all matches with 25 goals, including 18 in league play. They've outscored league opponent, 13 in league play, and they've outscored the league opponents 13-4, and they are overall tied for tops with Adrian with only 5 goals allowed. Elizabeth Perkins Tries to make a move there, but ball goes out of bounds. And it'll be a goal kick for the Bells. Kay Thursby there, providing the pressure. Flying Dutch force a turnover. Aaron Brophy, who's been a big spark plug for this team, heads it upfield. Elizabeth in the corner again, center. Kay Thursby clears it out. And that'll be Elizabeth Beard with the throw-in. Another goal kick for Kay McCarthy. Again, the Flying Dutch, great ball control, getting the ball back. That time it was Mallory Beswick who turns the field, and Aaron Brophy now making a charge. Looks for a cross. Above, ball over the net, but came back into play. Oops. Looks like St. Mary's Rachel Moore in the corner there will get the ball, and she will have the throw-in for the Bells. Kristen Hazlett back in the lineup. Gets the ball. Good touch pass to Natalie Curry. Back to Aaron Brophy. But that is knocked away by Emily Rompel of the Bells. And that'll be a throw-in for Aaron Brophy. Aaron gets the ball into the corner into Elizabeth. Back to Aaron. Aaron makes a charge. Match scoreless. Mallory Beswick fighting with Lisa Felix. But the Bells get the ball back. Bells have not had much time in Hope's end of the field. And a turnover there, snagged by Kristen Hazlett. And she will center the ball in. The ball is deflected. Claire Teese has her orange socks and orange shorts and her orange and blue striped shirt. We're in goal. Ball off Mallory Beswick, a throw in for the Bells. Rachel Moore gets it down. But Mallory Beswick and Lisa Felix fight for control. Ball goes out of bounds, and that'll be a goal kick for the Flying Dutch. Busy day on campus today. Not only volleyball going on and soccer and then cross country up, but it's the annual poll this afternoon at 3 o'clock, just not far here from Van Andel Soccer Stadium. A great fall tradition. So if you're around the area, and should come check that out if you have to Eliza Beard. Over to Brophy on the white ring. Nice block by Natalie Curry. Flying Dutch make another charge. But no one home for Aaron Brophy's pass. Kick from Rachel McCarthy. Ball drops back to the feet of Eliza Beard, and she quickly turns it over so the Flying Dutch get it upfield. Good defense by Rachel Moore. Keep the ball away from Allie Wittenbach, and Rachel will drop it back to Kay Thursby. The Bells will try to move it upfield. Little pinball action there. Ball gets to Jen Thalen, and the Dutch have possession again. Elizabeth Perkins, ball bounces and off away from her, and the Bells drop it back to Kay Thursby. Ball off of Lisa Felix. That means a ball gets by Kristen Hazlett, headed back to Jen Thalen. Back to Hazlett. Allie with control, tries a drop kick, but Lisa Felix. Still scoreless here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium on the campus of Hope College. Long pass up to Perkins. Perkins touches the ball by Kay Thursby, but Rachel McCarthy is paying attention and gets control, and so she will kick the ball away. Touch from Perkins to Aaron Brophy. Aaron dances on the sideline, but ball is ruled out of bounds, so that'll be a throw in for the Bells. Natalie Curry comes out of the scrum with the ball, sets it back. Eliza puts it up, but her kick. Maggie McGoffin sends it forward. Murphy Stadelmeyer and Mallory Beswick are back, though. Short circuit that Bells run for a second, but the Bells get possession back and move it to their deepest part of the field. Mary Claire Thies comes up and makes the save. Flying Dutch win in volleyball. They sweep Kalamazoo, taking the last set 25-10. Kalamazoo will play Heidelberg at DeVos Fieldhouse in about 45 minutes, and then it'll be the Flying Dutch taking on Heidelberg to finish the weekend. Drops it to midfield to Mallory Beswick. So the opponents are going to be very focused on their defense against the Flying Dutch being such a high-scoring team with really several capable scorers like Allie Wittenbach. Shot to Allie, left foot, off the St. Mary's defender. Rachel Moore. Rachel hobbling a little bit, but it'll be a corner kick, the first of the game for the Flying Dutch. gingerly, but that's good to see that she's able to walk her off her own feet, get some more tending to on the sideline. Catherine Luking will, number 28, will come in to replace Rachel.
Number 28, Catherine Luking.
After today, the Flying Dutch will host Wheaton College here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium, a rematch of last year's first-round NCAA game, 7 o'clock. Both teams ranked and should be a great matchup, and then on to Calvin after that. Calvin will be the last league match of the first half of the schedule for the Flying Dutch. Season flying by here, but a very successful one to start. McCarthy with the goal kick. Jen Jarmy gets the ball up, but Jen Thalen, co-captain, very versatile defender, where the Flying Dutch will control it. Shelby Cox takes the ball for the Bells, but Flying Dutch get it away, but Shelby Cox throws that in. Murphy, Stadelmeyer puts her head up and creates the scrum. Murphy very tall, very capable there in the back to help the Flying Dutch defense. Steal for Jen Jarmy. Looks like we're going to have a foul on Jen as she tried to get around and get the ball away from Mallory Beswick. So we'll have a kick here for Hope. Just reaching the 15-minute mark of the first half here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Still scoreless between these two MIAA teams. Rachel McCarthy kicks it forward. The majority of the pressure here today. Lindsay Respecki makes a charge, puts a kick up, and oh, just high. Best scoring chance for the Bells. Good speed there shown by St. Mary's forward. Murphy Stadelmeyer will drop it to Eliza Beard. Freshman from here in Holland, went to Black River High School, been a very good contributor early on for Hope. Flying Dutchman getting a lot of contributions from their underclassmen. Rachel Braggington leads the team and the MIAA with 7 goals coming in today. Another freshman, Riley Dalton. Possession, Mallory Beswick gets it over to Natalie Curry. Aaron Brophy comes back to as the Flying Dutch reset. Elizabeth Perkins in the corner there with Catherine Luking for the Bells and Brianna Hart. Brianna Hart on Elizabeth. Ball stays. It'll be a throw in for the Flying Dutch for Elizabeth Perkins. Crossed. Oh! Just a great crossing attempt there. Emily Rampola holding off Elizabeth Perkins, but it is Elizabeth who gets called for the foul. Cross country today, Hope had 5 of the top 8 times, including Erin Herman, who finished 2nd, Julia Stock 3rd, Sarah Newmar 6th, Emily Joe 7th, and Avery Lowe 8th. And 2 more runners who didn't score finished 11th and 16th. So great depth by women's cross country. Flying Dutch win the MIAA Jamboree, and we'll have a chance on October 31 to win the outright league championship. The league meet on the 31st will count toward 2/3. So Flying Dutch just need to have that similar performance, and they'll be all set. Throw in for the Flying Dutch, knocked. Beautiful in there. Ball bounces around. Be another corner kick for Hope. Great chance there. Just not able to get a foot or a head or something other than a hand on it. Flying Dutch will have another. Natalie Curry gets it centered, but the Bells respond defensively. And they get the ball out away from their goal. The Flying Dutch, as they have this whole match, really maintain their pressure. That'll be a foul on Jen Jarmy. So a dominating performance by the Flying Dutch. Nice round of applause here from the Hope and St. Mary's fans as Allie's back up on her feet. Hopefully we'll see her back on the field soon.
Entering the lineup for the Flying Dutch, number 10, Grace Bubin.
Close the last couple corner kicks. Official blows the whistle. Aaron, a high kick. And official blows his whistle. Hope player offsides. The St. Mary's goalie Rachel McCarthy had that easily. Goal kick cleared out. Sarah Fazio and Natalie Curry bounce it around. Grace Bubin gets. Mallory Beswick sends it back. Kristen Hazlett. Liza Beard back just inside midfield. Gets the ball up to Elizabeth Perkins. A touch to Natalie Curry. Ball up in the corner to Erin Brophy. Erin centers. Goal! Elizabeth Perkins! Elizabeth Perkins up. At the 24-minute mark of the first half. Textbook teamwork, great passing. Don't give the defense any chance to react. The Flying Dutch have a 1-0 lead. And Elizabeth Perkins, that's her third goal of the season.
For the Flying Dutch.
And a 7th assist for Erin Brophy. Tremendous teammate, unselfish. Had a charge up the right wing and was able to Brophy again dives, gets the ball to feet of Sarah Fazio, but not able to generate anything on the St. Mary's goal, but the ball is knocked out of bounds, and it'll be another corner kick for the Flying Dutch. St. Mary's able to defend it and comes out charging. Jen Jarmy with the ball. And Flying Dutch knock it out of bounds toward the scoreboard. It'll be a throw in for Brianna Hart of the Bells. Fine shots to St. Mary's 1, including a 3-0 edge on goal. And that reflects the control that the Flying Dutch have had in the St. Mary's end. Ball up. Lindsay Rozpecki makes a move, but the ball gets away. Number 7, Kate Vasile, and number 27, Emily Beating, in for the Bells. Throw in for the Bells, Shelby Cox. So we're down to almost 19 minutes left in the first half. Ball deflected off of Murphy Stadelmeyer, and the Bells will get another throw in. This one, Shelby Cox again. Ball to center to Serafazio, drops it off to Murphy Stadelmeyer. Grace Buben gets around Shelby Cox. Headed away by Catherine Luking and right to the foot of Kristen Hazlett. But the ball's kicked out of bounds, and we'll have a substitution. Sarah Fazio, number 11, is coming out for Hope. And number 28, freshman Riley Dalton, is in. Riley is coming off that 2-goal game against Albion this week. Her second 2-goal game in 3 matches. She's second on the team with 5 goals. Good defense there by Shelby Cox. Keeps Hope's Grace Buben from getting a quality Whistle, bad break there for the Flying Dutch is Elizabeth Perkins. She gets called. Sends it down into the Hope end. Murphy Stadelmeyer heads it, but toward Liza Beard, been very active today, sends it forward up to Perkins, who gets it off to a hard charging Grace Buben up the left side. Grace 1-0. Hope over St. Mary's in this MIAA match. Ball will stay with Hope, but we will have a couple substitutions. Shelby Bowers, number 2, will be in. Tries to center it for there. Murphy Stadelmeyer races back. Ball's out of bounds. Throw in for Hope, but we'll have a substitution. Kristen Marsman will give Eliza Beard a much-deserved break. Very active on the back end for Hope. Good defense, good ball movement. Limited time St. Mary's has had a run. Elizabeth's been one of the one cleaning up back there and keeping the pressure off. Mary Claire Thies in goal. 11.5 minutes left here in the first half. Oh, called for a push on Kate Vasile, so the Bells will maintain possession. Grace Buben able to take care of that play. The ball deflects. Grace puts it up. It's a foot race. Hillary Curry and Emily Rampola. And it's Hillary who comes out with the ball. Nice move. Keeps it going. Nice individual effort there from Hillary, a freshman. Flying Dutch have shown a knack for scoring in the first half. Their win at Albion recently scored, or Elma, excuse me, scored 2 goals in the first half. Nice drop over Timmy Staub, but high. Ball goes out of bounds. Good pass there by Natalie Curry. And a quality scoring chance. 10 minutes left in the first half. 1-0, Flying Dutch over St. Mary's. Elsewhere in Hope Athletics, the men's tennis team is down in St. Louis competing in the Intercollegiate Tennis Association Central Regional Tournament. Men's soccer looks for its first MIAA win tonight at Kalamazoo at 7 o'clock. Football is idle this weekend. We'll open up league play next Saturday at 5 o'clock at Smith Stadium. Note the different start time, not the usual 1 o'clock kick. Ball goes out of bounds off of Jen Jarmy's foot, so Murphy Stedelmeyer will get a throw in for Hope. Ball kicked out of bounds by Emily Rompola. So it'll be a throw-in for Grace Buben of the Flying Dutch. Nice center, but Rachel McCarthy ready to... Ball came right to her and she took care of it. Grace Buben with the ball down in the corner. Grace will put a hard kick center, but Rachel McCarthy jumps in front of Hillary Curry. Jen Jarmy gets the ball forward up to Mary Kate McCarthy. But the ball rolls out of bounds harmlessly, and Hope will get possession back. Ball kicked out of bounds by the Bells. Throw in for the Flying Dutch. Centering pass, Rachel McCarthy able to grab it. 6 minutes left in this first half. Injured player for the Bells down on the field. Jen Jarmy. Looks like we're going to have a substitution. Number 6, Emily Lambert.
Substitution. Entering the lineup for St. Mary's, number 6, Emily Lambert.
Good crowd here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Beautiful day. Nice breeze. Soft breeze. The flag across from us is sitting pretty still. But a very pleasant day to watch MIAA soccer. Five minutes left in the first half. Foul on St. Mary's. Grace Bubin with a center, but ball lands at the feet. St. Mary's Catherine Luking. Teams go back and forth, but now it's the Bells. Emily Beatty gets the ball forward. Four minutes left in the first half. Foul on the Bells. And hope we'll get a chance to make a run here to try to push this lead to 2-0 before halftime. Kristen Hazlett beats two St. Mary's defenders. Flying Dutch will reset. Kristen Marsman plays it back. Jen Thalen. And then Murphy Stadelmeyer. Good touch. Ball that squirts through. Riley Dalton grabs it. Riley's not able to get around Catherine Luking. Riley keeps at it. Deflection to Hillary Curry. Nice touch there from Natalie Curry over Timmy Staub. Tibby centers. Header from Kristen Hazlett. Corralled by Rachel McCarthy. 2 minutes left in this first half. Ball out of bounds, throw in for the Bells. Throw in for Hope, Murphy Stadelmeyer. Minute 15 left in this first half. Nice move by Grace Bubin. Header over the head of St. Mary's Emily Beatty and Timmy Staub. The Flying Dutchman finished second in the MIAA Jamboree in cross country. Inside a minute now. Ball bounces around. Good pressure. Turnover. Ball lands at Riley Dalton's feet, and just the spin of the ball had the ball going hard right and just went out of bounds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At the end of the first half, your score, Hope College 1, St. Mary's 0.
That's halftime. Flying Dutch lead the Bells of St. Mary's College 1-0 on Elizabeth Perkins' third goal of the season. Erin Brophy had her 7th assist of the season on that.
All right, fans,
so we will take a 15-minute break for halftime and be back with more Hope College soccer shortly.
Brainbuster Trivia. Look for the trivia question on Hope Athletics.
Yes. Welcome back to Van Andel Soccer Stadium here for the second half of this MIAA match between the Hope College Flying Dutch, undefeated on the season and ranked number 20 in the country. Hope leads St. Mary's 1-0. Quick recap in the first half. Flying Dutch dominated play, outshot St. Mary's by a 11-1 margin, including 5 shots on goal. Flying Dutch are able to put 1 goal past. Elizabeth Perkins came through with her 3rd goal of the season. Came in at the 21st minute mark and off an assist from sophomore Erin Brophy. Erin was her team leading 7th assist of the season and put the Flying Dutch up 1-0. As we head into the second half here, clock winding down, the Hope team is back out into the field. St. Mary's is huddling near their bench, listening to instructions from Coach Ken Newber. Coach Lee Sears and the Flying Dutch are looking to improve to 10-0 overall and 7-0 in the MIAA play. This is the longest win streak in team history. The longest unbeaten streak is 11 matches. Back in 2003, Hope started at 10-0-1 before suffering their first loss. The longest win streak at the start of the season was 2007. Back in 2013, just 2 seasons ago. And the Flying Dutch have surpassed that last year and are 45 minutes away. Little clock problem there. We're getting that fixed. We'll get back at it here in just a second. St. Mary's kicks it in to get it going. Maggie McLaughlin gets it up, but Hope gets control. Kristen Hazlett. Up, Erin Brophy pressuring Emily Beatty. Ball stays in bounds. Erin gets control of it, makes her move, stops. Just around a swarm of St. Mary's defenders. Ball heads out of bounds, and that'll be a throw-in for the Bells. No, Darren. Good pressure there for the Flying Dutch. Rachel McCarthy will kick it forward for the Bells. Ball gets to Kristen Hazlett. Nice drop to Natalie Curry, who sends it back to Murphy Stadelmeyer. Nice steal. Liza Beard takes the ball away from Emily Beatty. Down into the corner, Erin Brophy. Erin takes control, centers over the St. Mary's defense or goalie, but St. Mary's is able to clear nonetheless. Ball headed up and will go out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in for the Flying Dutch. Jen Thalen gets it in. Lisa Felix there with pressure, but the Flying Dutch end up control. Get the ball out and up to Natalie Curry, the junior. Drops it off to Murphy Stadelmeyer. Murphy, a freshman. Centered to Elizabeth Perkins, but just out of her reach. St. Mary's will clear it out. Murphy Stadelmeyer will kick it forward Bells recovered. Ball at the feet of Kristen Hazlett. Ball knocked out of bounds by Jen Jarmy of the Bells, so it'll be a throw in for Hope. Stadelmeyer with that throw in. Bells drop it back to their goalie. Rachel McCarthy kicks it up. Mallory Beswick puts a head on it. A head on by St. Mary's Maggie McLaughlin, but Hope controls. Natalie Curry. Ooh, nice move around. Tries to center. Nice move there by Hillary Curry. Centered. St. Mary's clears. A throw in for Hope. We're almost 4 minutes into the second half. Hope looking to add to its lead. Up 1-0 right now. Drop pass, Hillary Curry. Got an offsides, and St. Mary's will get possession. Riley Dalton gets away from the pressure of Kay Thursby. Heads the ball up. Elizabeth Perkins sprints forward, keeps it in bounds. Elizabeth centers it, but St. Mary's goalie Rachel McCarthy able to haul it in. Bells in their dark blue uniforms with white trim, white numbers. Hope with their white uniforms, orange lettering, and blue numbers. Riley Dalton with a nice touch up to Elizabeth Perkins. Makes it Emily Rompola's job to clear it out, and she kicks it out of bounds. Throw in for Erin Brophy. Into Elizabeth Perkins. Elizabeth turns, centers. A high kick. Natalie Curry gets it under control. Touch to Hillary Curry. Bang, bang play, but it is out of bounds, but the ball was deflected by a St. Mary's defender. So it'll be a corner kick for the Flying Dutch. That'll be Erin Brophy, the sophomore from West Lafayette, Indiana. Flying Dutch have had a 6-0 edge on corner kicks, reflective of the pressure they put on the Bells this afternoon. Center header, goal! Elizabeth Perkins with her second goal of the game and fourth of the season. And a beautiful pass from Erin Brophy on the corner. That'll be Erin's 8th assist of the season, second of the game. And Elizabeth Perkins, second game in a row and third in 4 that Hope has had a multi-goal scorer.
For the Flying Dutch on goal number 2. With the assist, number 8, Erin Brophy. And scoring goal number 2 for the Flying Dutch, number 25, Elizabeth Perkins.
Big 2-goal cushion for the Flying Dutch here early in the second half. The 8 assists now for Erin Brophy launch her into a tie for 12th place, with 3 players who had 8 assists in a single season. Gretchen Schoon in 1998, Kara Vanderkamp in 1993, and Tracy Phelps in 1994. The school assist record is just 13, which belongs to Ellie Tresselaar in 2005. So Erin's got a great opportunity with the second half of league play coming up, that she's going to have an opportunity to challenge that record, especially with those corners. He places very well-placed corner kicks and really sets her teammates up to score, and that came through with a big goal number 2 for Hope. Pressure now from St. Mary's. Jen Jarmy gets away from Hope defender Jen Thalen and kicks it, but it's high and out of bounds, and so that'll be Mary Claire Thies will take care of that. Liza Beard kicks the ball forward. Headed away by St. Mary's Emily Rompola. Flying Dutch in firm control now with a 2-goal lead. Again, the highest scoring MIAA team coming in with 13 goals in league matches and 25 on the season. Elizabeth Perkins not able to get out of the way from that center from Riley Dalton. Riley with a nifty move. Gets it back. St. Mary's defender heads it back, but goalie Rachel McCarthy is able to control it. Nice touch from Murphy Stadelmeyer. Again, a busy day on campus here at Hope College. At 3 o'clock, the Flying Dutch volleyball team will go for their second win of the day, playing Heidelberg, Ohio. So 3 o'clock to Voss Fieldhouse, and then 3 o'clock as well on campus here. The annual poll between the freshman and sophomore classes will be an exciting time here on campus. No call. Aaron Brophy heads to the center of the field. Headed away. We got a battle. Maggie McLaughlin and Aaron Brophy trade headers. Before finally Emily Beatty kicks it ahead. And that midfield, Jen Thalen is ready to push it right back in for Hope. Nice footwork. Natalie Curry able to keep it in. Ball bouncing around, but Natalie Curry has it. She'll move it back to Murphy Stadelmeyer. Moves it in, but just a little too far. We are 11 minutes into the second half of this MIAA match. 2-0 Hope here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Flying Dutch has just dominated, keeping the ball in the St. Mary's end for the majority of the game. Hold a significant edge for shots on goal and shots in general. Hillary Curry drops it up to her sister Natalie. Give and go back. St. Mary's clears it out. Aaron Brophy moving forward. Aaron's very good day, handling corner kicks, 2 assists. Shot out of bounds. Ball out of bounds. Throw in for the Flying Dutch. 13 minutes into the second half. Elizabeth Perkins. Heads out of bounds, and that'll be a kick for the Bells. Substitutions for the Flying Dutch. Number 18, Morgan Bursma will come in for Kristen Hazlett, and number 10, Grace Bubin will come in for Elizabeth Perkins. I suspect we'll see a lot of liberal substitution from Coach Lee Sears with this 2-goal lead. Mix and match players, and a busy big week coming up. Don't want to take any more chances. Had a couple players leave the game already. Don't want to take any chances with Wheaton coming to town next week and a trip to Calvin after that. Nice head forward by Grace Bubin up to Erin Brophy. Erin, pressure from Catherine Lukine. Still able to work her through and get a quality scoring chance. Riley Dalton takes that pass, drops it down left side of the field to Hillary Curry. Drop is too hard. The Bells are able to grab it. Lisa Felix drops it over for Brianna Hart. Up ahead to Jen Jarmy. Jen gets pressured by Eliza Beard, pushes the ball back. Turnover, ball at the feet of Erin Brophy. Erin around the corner of the defender. Centers. Shot from Grace Bubin hits off the legs of a Bells defender. That was set up very well. Ball just needed a couple more inches left or right. But great pressure by the Flying Dutch. Jen Thalen cleans up for Hope. Nice header to Grace Bubin, but Emily Rampola able to clear it away, and the Flying Dutch will have a throw-in for Hillary Curry. Natalie Curry now. Shot, ping, hit off a St. Mary's defender, but Rachel McCarthy able to grab it for the Bells. And she will move it forward to Lisa Felix. Lisa Felix had the ball taken away by Natalie Curry. Natalie drops to Grace Bubin. Shot, diving save from Rachel McCarthy. Substitution for the Bells. Number 7, Kate Basile, will enter the game for Lisa Felix. 17 minutes into this second half. 2-0 Hope. Ball out of bounds. The Bells will have a throw in. It'll be Lindsay Respecki with it in, but Hope is able to clear it back out. Ball drop back for Emily Rompel of the Bells, but looks like Emily is down on the field. I think we're going to have a break here as soon as the ball goes out of bounds. Take a timeout here. 26:52 left in the first half. Meg Friends and the Hope Athletic Training staff will be out to tend to the injured Bells player. Taking a look ahead to next week in Hope Athletics, this Tuesday at 7 o'clock here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. The Flying Dutch are home against Wheaton College, a rematch of last year's NCAA tournament round game, first round match that Hope won in overtime on a goal from Allie Wittenbach. Back up a day on the road, but close by, men's golf is going to be in Grand Rapids for the MIAA Jamboree. Flying Dutch are competing today and are in the thick of the MIAA men's golf race. On Wednesday, the men's soccer team returns home after 3 road matches. Flying Dutchmen will play Albion here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium at 7 o'clock. Good sign. Emily Rompel of the Bells is up on her feet and jogging off the field. We'll get back to action here shortly. On Thursday, women's golf is over in Grand Rapids, competing in MIAA Jamboree. The Flying Dutch are also competing today, looking to extend their lead in the overall standings as they bid for a championship. And then on Saturday, men's and women's cross country goes to Louisville, Kentucky. The Invitational down there. Women's golf heads to Trine for the MIAA Jamboree down there. Men's golf heads to Adrian for its Jamboree down there. Women's soccer is at Calvin at 2:30. Big match there. And then the football and men's soccer doubleheader here Saturday night, 5 o'clock. Football game kicks off against Albion over at Smith Stadium. And then on Saturday, the Flying Dutchmen will host Trine for a 7 o'clock kickoff in MIAA men's soccer. So great chance to come and cheer on the Flying Dutch and Flying Dutchmen this week. We look forward to having you out. Looks like Emily's going to come back in the game as soon as she gets the opportunity. But play will resume here. And it'll resume on, I believe, a throw-in for Murphy Stadelmeyer. Whistle blows. Back in action here. Aaron Brophy heading up the heart of the Bells defense. Ball knocked away from her, and then Emily Beatty with the defense there, but then the ball called on Hope, so the Bells will have possession. Ball up to Kate Vasile. Back to Emily Beatty, but the ball is kicked out of bounds, and Eliza Beard will have the throw in. Nice header from Grace Buben over to Aaron Brophy. Got a fall called on the Bells, so Hope will have a chance to set up scoring possession. Eliza Beard headed on. Grace Buben at her feet. Able to reach the goal, but Flying Dutch center around Nally Curry in the middle of everything. Eliza Beard crosses it, but the Bells are able to head it away. Hopes Molly Miedema comes up from her defensive position. Keep the ball in the St. Mary's end. Nice drop to Riley Dalton, but knocked away by Catherine Luking before the Flying Dutch could generate a chance. Bells send it back to Lindsay Respecki. And then back to their goalie, and then up forward. Jen Thalen steps forward to squash out the Bells push near midfield. No fall on as St. Mary's is able to keep possession. They will move forward. Get the ball up to Jen Jarmy. Faces pressure from Jen Thalen, who creates the turnover, but the Flying Dutch not able to get it, and the ball heads out of bounds. Emily Rompola will be back in the game for the Bells. Emily was just hurt, and it'll be Jen Jarmy coming out. 24 minutes left in this second half here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Flying Dutch lead 2-0, looking to get their 10th win of the season and remain undefeated. Jen Thalen knocks away that shot by Kate Vasile, but the Bells still control. All back and harmlessly into the hands of Rachel McCarthy, the Bells goalie. Natalie Curry steps in front of that, but Flying Dutch, as they've been on day, have just been a step ahead of the Bells. St. Mary's with a rush. Jen Thalen will try to track it, but it goes out of bounds. And that'll be a throw in for the Flying Dutch. Again, Flying Dutch just dominating, enjoying the 17-2 shot, edging shots, including 7 on goal. Anytime the Bells have gotten a little bit of a run going, Flying Dutch defenders like Eliza Beard and Jen Thalen, Molly Media, Murphy Stadelmeyer, and others have really stepped forward to neutralize it in reverse field. Erin Brophy looking for a third sin. Just missed a Riley Dalton charge, and a great pass by Erin. Just a matter of a couple inches, but that's great setup the Flying Dutch have had today. Played really well together and have created some really quality scoring chances. Erin Brophy tries to get it, but ball goes out of bounds. We're going to have substitutions for Hope. 4 subs are in. Number 4, Timmy Staub. Number 7, Kendall Dice. Number 11, Sarah Fazio. And number 13, Kristen Hazlett. Morgan Bursma, Riley Dalton are among those to come out. We're approaching 20 minutes. We're at 20 and a half minutes left in this first half. A throw in for the Flying Dutch. Elizabeth Beard jumps on it, throws it, and gets it over. Grace Bubin. It's a little bit of a run, faces pressure, but is able to drop the ball off to Kristen Hazlett. Puts a shot on goal, forcing Rachel McCarthy to make a save. Molly Miedema drops it back. Ball knocked out of bounds by Catherine Luking. And it'll be Timmy Staub with the throw in. Kendall Dice drops it off. Elizabeth Beard gets it at midfield. Knocked out of bounds. Will be a throw in for the Flying Dutch. More substitutions. For Hope, number 14, Kristen Marsman. And number 25, Elizabeth Perkins back in the lineup. Elizabeth with both goals today for Hope. St. Mary's with possession, center of the field. Kate Vasile sends the ball up. Bailey Adams with it shortly, but Hope's defense swallows the scoring opportunity up and sends it the other way. Bailey Adams working together with Mary Kate McCarthy, but Molly Miedema knocks it away. Kristen Hazlett turns it up to Kendall Dice. Ball launched forward by Emily Rompola. Catherine Lukin sends it forward. Long shot, headed up out of the Hope goal by Jen Thalen. Gonna have a foul called. I'll be on St. Mary's, so it'll be Timmy Staub with a kick. No, I'm sorry, correction that. Foul on Hope. So it'll be St. Mary's with a kick. Emily Rampola will be taking it for the Bells. The Bells have not put a lot of pressure on Hope's Mary Claire Thies. And that will not be another one. A ball harmlessly out of bounds. Substitutions for the Bells. Number 6, Emily Lambert, and number 25, Lisa Felix, are back in the lineup.
Also number 25.
And they will replace Brianna Hart and Bailey Adams. 16 minutes left in this second half. Flying Dutch up 2-0, looking for their 10th win of the season. Erica Thies with a kick. Sends it forward. Kristen Hazlett battling for possession. Drops it off to Murphy Stadelmeyer. 15 minutes left in the first half. Timmy Staub with ball over to Elizabeth Perkins. Elizabeth falls down after passing to Hillary Curry. Ball is shot high. Ball in the corner. Hillary Curry battling, but the Bell's able to clear it out. Flying Dutch are up to a 22-shot advantage, including 9 shots on goal. Really just from the beginning of the match have really dictated control and scoring opportunities and keeping the ball in the St. Mary's end of the field for the majority of the time. Substitution in. That'll be Erin Brophy coming back in. Sophomore has 2 assists today and 8 on the season. She's moving up the single season leaders with her effort. She will replace Hillary Curry. Elizabeth Perkins unable to get the ball centered. Ball lands the feet. Kendall Dice drops it off, but Emily Beattie able to move it forward. But Hope, as it's done much of the match, quickly turns it around. Nice center by Hope's Timmy Staub just before the ball went out of bounds. Second game in a row, Hope has jumped out to a 2-0 lead. And that'll be a foul as Elizabeth Perkins goes to the ground. Elizabeth, also a talented basketball player who missed last season on the court and due to injury, and we'll look forward to having her back this year. She's, of course, focused now on soccer and seeing what the Flying Dutch can do this fall. I already see on Twitter from Coach Brian Morehouse of the basketball team a congratulatory note for her each time she scored. Great camaraderie here among the Hope teams and coaches and athletes, just wanting to see each other do well no matter what sport or season they're in. 11.5 minutes left in the semi-AA match. Hope leads 2-0. St. Mary's Kate Vasile defended well by Murphy Stadelmeyer at Hope and will have to retreat a little bit. That leads into a turnover. For the Flying Dutch. Ball's kicked forward but out of bounds. So that'll mean a throw in for Emily Rompola of the Bells. Ball moved forward. Kristen Marsman tracks it down. Good pressure there by Timmy Staub, but Bells are able to keep possession here. Approaching 10 minutes left in the second half. Got a Hope player down on the field. It's Murphy Stadelmeyer, but she's getting up. Good header there by Kristen Marsman. Bells regroup and recharge. Mary Kate McCarthy in the corner with a center, just out of the reach of Maggie McLaughlin. Bells looking for their first shot on goal. Here, 9.5 minutes left. Foot race that St. Mary's goalie Rachel McCarthy will win. Sarah Fazio with possession. Sends it up and gets it back. Diving attempt by Kristen Hazlett, but St. Mary's get the ball. Lisa Felix heads up field. Ball worked over to Kate Vasile, but Kristen Marsman on the spot to short circuit that charge. Lisa Felix facing pressure from Kendall Dice. Emily Beatty with possession, but taken away. Hope at midfield. Kristen Hazlett gets it over. Nice hustle by Timmy Staub to keep the ball in play. 8 minutes left here in the second half. Ball at the feet of Elizabeth Perkins. Nice pass, Sarah Fazio. Shot just wide. We're knocked out of bounds by Rachel McCarthy. We'll have a corner for Hope. Erin Brophy's got 2 assists on the day. Excellent touch with these corner kicks. Header, oh, bounce. Nice heading attempt, but grabbed by Rachel McCarthy. All headed forward. Rachel McCarthy handles the challenge from Timmy Staub. Elizabeth Perkins, a little box out. That basketball comes in handy. Turns the corner. Centers. Nice cross there, but just out of the reach of Erin Brophy. Substitutions. 3 for St. Mary's. Brianna Hart, number 4. Number 5, Bailey Adams. And number 8, Jen Jarmy back in the lineup. And number 4, Timmy Staub, is out of the lineup for Hope. Replaced by Grace Bubin. Elizabeth Perkins stays on bounds. Stays on side, gets placed, center over. Sarah Fazio hustling to the other side to keep possession. Centers it across, ball passed. Foot race, Kristen Hazlett there. Touch the ball back out to Morgan Bergsma. Deflection, and it is a corner. Deflected out of bounds by St. Mary's, so another corner for Hope. Ball kicked out of bounds. Five minutes left in this second half. Flying Dutch are in good shape to earn their 10th win of the season, go to 10-0 overall and 7-0 in MIAA play. It's the longest win streak to start a season for the Flying Dutch. The longest unbeaten streak was 10-0-1 back in 2003. Longest win streak was 7 before this season. Flying Dutch. Kendall Dice with a nice steal. Gets the ball up to Aaron Brophy. Brophy with the shot, but right on goal, and Rachel McCarthy able to grab it in. 3.5 minutes left here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Elizabeth Perkins pivots. Header from Aaron Brophy. St. Mary's with a charge. Jen Jarmy. Blanketed by Jen Thalen of the Flying Dutch. Unable to turn the corner. Drops it back for Lindsay Respecki. Kristen Marsman takes care and clears out that cross attempt. Perkins launches it forward. Aaron Brophy stays onside. Aaron with 2 assists already today. Maybe a third. Knocks it to Perkins. Ball knocked out of bounds off of Aaron Brophy. A throw in for the Bells. Emily Beatty. And she'll get to do it again after Kristen Narsman knocks it back out of bounds. Flying Dutch are on their way to their 7th league win. Almost done with the first half of the league schedule. That'll end next Saturday at Calvin. The end of the first half of league play. Still a long way to go, a lot of matches to play, but the Flying Dutch have put themselves in great position to start this season. Foul on Hope. Oh. And that'll be, turn the possession over here. 1:10 left in this match. Dominant performance, 27-2 edge in shots, including 12-0 in goal, or shots on goal. Fifteen seconds left.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Goal! For Hope College, will sneak one in here. 2 seconds left. Never quit until the horn blows.
For Hope College, scoring goal number 3, number 11, Sarah Fazio.
Sarah Fazio comes through. One more reason to cheer for the Flying Dutch. They'll take a 3-0 lead here with 2 seconds left. And there's the final horn, final score. Hope College women's soccer team 2, St. Mary's Bell 0. Flying Dutch remain undefeated on the season. They're ranked 20th in the country and are now 10-0 overall and 7-0 in MIAA play. Great effort. 2 goals from Elizabeth Perkins, 1 from Sarah Fazio, and 2 assists from Erin Brophy. It adds up to another win. And the Flying Dutch will be back in action this Tuesday when they host Wheaton College in a rematch of last year's NCAA tournament opener that the Flying Dutch won in overtime.
Stick around. That match will start in about an hour.
Thank you for listening today. Thank you for everyone helping with the video and the work that goes beyond the scenes to put this broadcast on. A great day for soccer here, and glad to have you along. Congratulations to our Flying Dutch, and we will look forward to hearing and delivering our next broadcast to you very soon.